It's a big day for P. Diddy as jury trial starts today. You know what I'm saying? So I can imagine how you waking up feeling today. Like, get this process over with. Hey man, I don't know. Then again, the Young Thug case. I often say Young Thug be his RICO case. So anything's possible. But at the same time, Young Thug case was, man, it was all over the place. It was lacking evidence. It was just lacking evidence all over the place. But let me say this about the Young Thug case and what's so funny about it. Young Thug was on trial and was charged because of YSL Woody. Woody fucking retarded ass. His this is illiterate ass. That's how he sound when he talk. Mouth all turned up. Illiterate ass. And now look at him now. All these motherfuckers dick riding, praising the nigga. All these motherfuckers fanned out. So fanned out. Cause you know what it is? Cause somebody, and you know how many motherfuckers, like, you know how many niggas about that, from that way, in the hood. But it's like, for some reason, these people still fantasize and glamorize a nigga that's about that. They did it with what's the cat out of Harlem? Alpo. It don't matter if you a snitch. If you about that shit, like, they still gonna praise you. You know what I mean? And that's the whole reason Thug was on trial. But you know, man, a lot of people in opinion hate what Diddy did to hip hop. You know, I just hope he get a fair shake. If it ain't true, you know, I hope he exonerated all these charges. If it is, you know, it is what it is. But I just don't see. If he was wrongfully convicted, how long would you wait? It just don't make no sense. You know, you say you fly a girl out. That's sex trafficking. You know, but she getting paid. Man, this whole big ass. I thought she was small. Yeah, that brought big. She ain't small. Look small on other platforms. But anyway, let's get into the next thing. Oh, he did come up. That's crazy. They got him the title as cop killer. Watch this. Let me go back. Put in cop killer. Let's see if he pop up. I thought I seen something when I just did it earlier. Cincinnati. No. So he didn't pop up. Super Broke Podcast. They say I'm man off of Super Broke.
Tonight, the father of a teen fatally shot by Cincinnati police Thursday, now behind bars, after investigators say he killed a deputy from another department the next day with his car.
There is a connection between these two incidents.
38-year-old Rodney Hinton Jr. is charged with Tonight, the father of a teen fatally shot by Cincinnati police Thursday, now behind bars after investigators say he killed a deputy from another department the next day with his car.
There is a connection between these two incidents.
38-year-old Rodney Hinton Jr. is charged with aggravated murder. Prosecutors say he intentionally struck a recently retired Hamilton County deputy who was on traffic patrol.
I've got an officer now.
A makeshift memorial today at the intersection. The deputy, just identified by the sheriff's office as Larry Henderson, later died at the hospital.
He was so well liked and so well known.
A courtroom full of law enforcement Saturday as Hinton faced a judge. His team in court calling this an emotionally charged situation. Hinton making a hard-to-hear comment to deputies while being escorted out in handcuffs. The crash happened just hours after he joined a meeting with Cincinnati police to review body camera video of his son's death, according to the attorneys hired by the family to investigate the police shooting. The video, now publicly released from two different angles, shows 18-year-old Ryan Hinton being shot and killed Thursday morning by a city police officer.
He's got a gun.
Investigators say the teen pointed a gun at Cincinnati officers responding to a call of a stolen vehicle. Hinton's family attorneys tonight writing they are heartbroken by this tragic turn of events, and we are all devastated for the family of the officer who was killed.
Shaquille Brewster joins us now from Cincinnati. So, Shaq, what is next here for the man being charged?
Hallie, he's scheduled to be back in this courthouse Tuesday morning as the state requests he be held without bond. Meanwhile, you see it there. Flags on county buildings have been lowered to half staff in honor of that fallen deputy. Hallie?
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.
Lester. Okay, here we go. Trying to find early, probably traffic. I'm on my stream now. So I'm live streaming now. Let's see, okay.
Ready for liftoff? You will be. With Blue Chew, your confidence takes flight. It's not just a boost, it's a whole new attitude. Blue Chew, it's out of this world.
The separate session of the Hamilton County Municipal Court is now in session. Judge Tyrone Yates is presiding this morning. We ask that you turn off all cell phones. You may be seated. Please remain quiet during all proceedings.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. First case law doc, so we Rodney Hanson.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, Mr. Hinton. Good morning.
Good morning. He's soft spoken. Okay, here it is. I bookmarked it over here. Let me see if I can send it to my. Just send it to my account over here. gang.
He said good morning, Judge. He's very soft-spoken.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Anything as to probable cause?
Your Honor, we'll waive probable cause this morning. I have submitted designations for John Kennedy and Timothy Bicknell. They will be the attorneys of record handling Mr. Hinton's case. I'll be handling the arraignment this morning.
All right. Thank you. Mr. Prosecutor, or anything as to bond?
As to bond, Your Honor. Thank you. Your Honor, we understand this is a very, very serious, very terrible charge that Mr. Hinton is facing. He has a risk, but he does not have a history, Judge. He has no felonies in his record. His risk assessment score was a 1. He has a juvenile record. He works at BDF. He's married. He's a father. He's a graduate of Purcell Marion. I understand that this is an emotionally charged situation. I understand that Mr. Hinton's son may have been killed by the police earlier in the week. There was a review of that video. I understand that there is a lot of sadness and a lot of anger in this room right now, but in the community at large. And we just ask the court to set a reasonable bond in light of everything and to allow the our constitutional process to play out.
All right. Thank you. Andy, you've given me.
Oh man, I gotta figure out how to look at the comments on YouTube. I swear, it's like, okay, you know what? I know exactly how I'm gonna do it. I know exactly how I'm gonna do it. Here we go right here. Oh wow, 2,000 comments. That's not guarding. It's intimidation. Oh, you talking about the guy, all the police? He referring to all the police in the. If that many cops in court, who's on the street? It's a ha ha ha. He better be safe, or everybody in Cincinnati is going to be under curfew. What the hell that mean? What does that mean? Get out of my head. LOL. Police support of the loss of friend and coworker. It's an intimidation only. The judge should have cleared the courtroom unless directly involved. Gang activity. They only care about officer safety. That's it. Nothing else. Your house probably needs a lot of cops, not your dumb self. I was thinking the same thing. Let's see. You know there are usually 2 or 3 shifts in a police department, right? There are a lot of police on patrol during this court proceeding. That's, I don't know what is this like, and then it's a small court. It's like the court's so small. It's like small claims court. Why are all these police present for this? Like to show support that the officer got killed. So it's a huge police presence. Like majority of these guys probably never even interacted with the lost individual. You know, I had a statement. To me, I kind of commend, like, you know what I mean, because it's a lot of different, and I think is predicated on the fact that a lot of officers are murdering individuals these days, whether they got a gun or not. You know, they just, since they see so many getting away with it, you know, for instance, in the past, that like that's the, you know, that's a procedure that they take. You know, they don't take life-saving measures until ones is shot and all that. That I once they shoot someone, I have never seen them give CPR. I never seen them put a tourniquet on none of the victims that they shot. only on their fellow officers when they shot. None of them. Their radio for EMS, that's it. That's it. I never seen them after they shoot somebody go put, gauze, pressure on this wound. Like, man, why did you do that? That was so dumb. And, and put none of that. They call and they stand around. You feel me? That's what they do. But, I was gonna commend the dude for even see, that's my street sense and my street fashion kicking in, because it's like, an officer took his life, and I kind of understand. Well, I ain't gonna say I salute, but I understand. I already said I salute. I mean, I salute his motivation for is it. Like, y'all took my son, so, because it don't matter, really, you know what I'm saying? This the part that I understand and why he did what he did. Like, it don't matter who took his son. They ain't gonna blame the officer that shot his son, saying, like, okay, you're the reason why this guy retaliated on just a random officer. Now, this the part that I understand. This that street code right here. Now, if I can't get your brother, if I can't get you, then I get the closest one to you. I get your brother, get your mother, get whoever, and then make you look for me. That's the streets. So I understand that. You know what I mean? At first, I remember I couldn't fathom why guys moved like that until it was explained to me, like, man, shit, I ain't finna keep looking for him and looking for him. These guys camped out waiting on you, looking for you and riding around, they going about their everyday business, but they on high alert for you. They got a crooked eye for you, like, you know what I'm saying? So, and then be like, man, shit, fuck that. I'm gonna just kill his brother and then make his ass look for me. So, I lost a life over here. He gonna lose one. Make him feel it. Cause if you kill him, the family gonna feel it. The family ain't engulfed in the beef. So I understood that. Now, it was one time I heard someone say this. This is another form of why they kill, which is like police. They say they bleed blue, so they all family. They say they brothers. We lost a brother today, whatever. So it's in the same moral, the scale of what I'm saying. All of it is. Now, and I heard these all from different places. Now, this is what I heard in Detroit. Guys say, because I didn't understand why they was killing women and kids and shit like that. This is what a guy said in Detroit. He said, man, we do that so ain't no truths. Ain't no going back. You did what you did, so just to show you, like, we ain't making, you know what I'm saying? We ain't making up. We ain't making amends. He gonna kill family and kids. He gonna kill mama, brother, sister, whatever. Now, in Chicago, I heard a guy say this. He said, hey, man, go out there, and I don't give a damn who out there. He said, go around there. I don't give a damn who out there. He said, spray that motherfucker like it's 1996. He said, whoever out there you hit, women, kids, grandmas, mamas, aunties, cousins, uncles, brothers. He said, shoot that motherfucker up. He said, I want this nigga to know we ain't, you know what I'm saying? I said, damn. But I started to understand, because when I was young, I didn't understand why they was hitting, women and kids, and because I grew up with this logic. If I'm beefing with you, it's you I'm gonna see. It's you I'm gonna get. I'm not gonna hit no one else. We was taught to hit our target. ain't no innocent women and kids being hit. You know, ain't no they was caught astray. See, that's what I grew up on right there when I was a teen. My understanding was that. Later on, I heard, you know, I sought out the reasoning for why guys were hitting family members.
Yeah. Pre-trial services.
So with that being said, that's why I kind of understand why he did what he did. That's my understanding, and that's the reason why I say I understand.
Is that right?
Makes sense to you.
All right, the court has had a chance to review that and his past history. Is there anything from the state, through the prosecutor?
Yes, Your Honor. Ryan Nelson on behalf of the prosecution.
Can you give us more volume, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Ryan Nelson on behalf of the prosecution. What we believe that the evidence will show is that yesterday, on or about the 2nd of May, the defendant was traveling, I believe it would be eastbound on Martin Luther King Avenue at MLK, I believe at Burnett Woods at the intersection, I believe immediately north to the rear entrance of the University of Cincinnati. The defendant stops his car. The defendant, in a way that was calculated and premeditated, lined up his car, deliberately accelerated his car, and purposely caused the death of an on-duty deputy sheriff who was doing a detail at that intersection. As such, we are going to be seeking indictment for aggravated murder, and we would request, in accordance with ORC 2937-222, for a no bond hearing. That rule requires that hearing be set within 3 business days, so we are seeking to set that date on the 6th of May of 2025. That would be next Tuesday.
Getting a degree is important to me because I feel like I'm setting myself up for future success. The more I can learn and grow as a person and an athlete, the better and more well-rounded I'll be in whatever field I go into next. Start your comeback today at PurdueGlobal.edu.
Today.
The state championship is in his future, but tetanus isn't. Did you know teenagers still need vaccines beyond childhood? Ask your child's doctor and keep them protected for the future. Every dose matters.
Oh, the video was over. Okay. Let's go back.
Tonight, the father of a teen fatally shot by Cincinnati police Thursday, now behind bars after
I gotta find a different one so we can get a different angle. Okay.
This morning, we are hearing from the Hamilton County Sheriff, Charmaine McGuffey, for the first time after a deputy died after being hit by a car in Cincinnati.
He was so well liked and so well known. We could fill this building with the law enforcement agencies that respect him, love him, his friends, his family. We are so deeply saddened.
The name of the deputy has not yet been released. The Hamilton County's Sheriff's Office says the deputy was directing traffic on the University of Cincinnati campus when he was hit.
He told that car, I'm talking, that machinery is dismantled. A chop shop couldn't have did a better job.
The suspect is 38-year-old Rodney Hitton Jr. He is the father of an 18-year-old who was shot and killed by a Cincinnati police officer Thursday morning during a police chase for a stolen car. Hitton Jr. is charged with aggravated murder.
See, Thursday morning, he was killed Thursday morning. Friday just came. This one they tracking. Kidnapped woman found alive in storage container. What the hell is this? What the hell? I thought this was another video because it looked just like it when that kid, I guess he had some purses he stole, but it was like an iPhone tag. Oh, the guy, he had a laptop. It was a white guy. But this looked just like that. And they end up taking his sister to jail, I think, because she was acting all irate. But, man, I want to check this out. Be real with you. Let me just like it so I can have it on my liked videos. See, watch watch that. When he was in court, his walkout was something to see.
To Ohio now, where authorities say a man intentionally struck and killed a sheriff's deputy the day after the suspect's teenage son was fatally shot by police. In his first court appearance this weekend, Rodney Hinton Jr. walked through a room packed with law enforcement officers. CBS's Lisa Rosner is...
So he played it like Man on Fire. If you watch Man on Fire, at the end, Denzel gave the offering to them. Did he give him an offering? No, they gave Denzel. They gave him the option. A life for a life. This is what he did. He played that game. A life for a life. You took mine. You took one of mine. I'm gonna take one of yours. It's a life for a life. That's the game he played, and I guess that's the direction that he seen fit. Like, okay, since they did this, you know what I mean? He didn't even hesitate to even try to. He didn't even wait to try to find out which officer actually killed, unalived his son, but went on ahead and just found the cop and took him out. A life for a life. Didn't hesitate. Next day, less than 24, they had his response. And they don't like, and it's funny that they can go around and just kill people because they have a gun. It's other measures they could have did. They could have tased him, hit him with multiple tasers. But it's funny that, like, when the rabbit got the gun, it ain't fun no more. And they definitely didn't like his response. I tell you that.
Tracking the latest developments for us tonight, Lisa.
Jerika, the deputy killed has not been identified, but fellow law enforcement describe him as a fantastic officer and person. Law enforcement is grieving one of their own. The sheriff's deputy was directing traffic at a local university graduation Friday when he was struck.
The officer was just out doing his job, directing traffic up near the University of Cincinnati.
The alleged driver is 38-year-old Rodney Hinton. He is the father of a teen fatally shot by Cincinnati police on Thursday. That teen was 18-year-old Ryan Hinton. Police say he was armed and running away from a stolen vehicle when another officer opened fire. Police body cam footage of the shooting was shared with the teen's family the same day the deputy was struck. Prosecutors allege this was no accident.
There are no evidence of skid marks. There are no evidence that he tried to avoid him.
More than 30 members of the sheriff's department filled the courtroom for Hinton's arraignment. His attorney addressed the crowd.
I understand that there is a lot of sadness and a lot of anger in this room right now, but in the community at large.
We have a deputy that's killed simply doing his job. It's a shame. It's tragic.
What? It's just so amazing. So amazing. You know what I mean? And I sympathize with the police side and his side too. But it's just crazy how, you could push individuals. You could take their lives and soon as, I ain't gonna lie, more of this needs to happen just so it evens the playing field. It makes it like, okay, either you gonna give in or you gonna push back. And the reason I say it needs to be more of this, because it can stop the violence across the board completely. Shouldn't no lives be lost. Even if this guy has violated the law and carrying a firearm, no law should still be lost. You know what I mean? I ain't saying wait till someone is shot at or but still want no rounds discharged from the suspect, from this little kid.
Rodney Hinton has been charged with aggravated murder and was denied bond. Jerika?
Lisa Ross.
Okay. Now, I have something else to show. Since the guy in my comments, I can't even think of his name. I need to go to it. So, but it's in the Stephen Perkins case that me and this guy on the comments was going back and forth. This for him. Let me show this clip, so he don't think that that I'm biased, because he made a comment saying I'm always gonna side whenever it's black. I'm always gonna side with them, with that guy, like sympathize. No, and that's not true. You know what I mean? It's like this right here. This is a clear case where someone needs to be charged for murder, and it's a black man, black guy. This is open murder at its finest. Seconds. It only takes seconds to determine, is this murder or is this self-defense? I'm gonna let you decide. Let's look like two guards arguing. Let's read the caption first. It says security guard dead after shooting at main event. Richard Lewis, 44, shot and killed James Redmond inside the entrance of the business. Police say he told the general manager of main event, "He came at me and I had to do it." He has been indicted. Oh, okay. Yeah, clearly. Main event is if nobody knows what main event is. Main event is like a adult arcade thing for games and stuff like that. Hold on, I'll be right. Well, I'm gonna play this. Let y'all see it.
You need to check the oil.
What?
The oil. When you had adjusted the oil, I had put it on 100. When I left, when I turned it on,